It's only week one. It's only week one. Week one. It's only week one. It's only week one. It's only week one. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Yes. This was not a great game. Saints won 47-10. First of all, I just want to congratulate the Saints. Obviously, y'all played a really great game. Offense was rolling, defense was stifling. I mean, your crowd was loud. You could hear that on the broadcast. So I just wanted to congratulate the Saints. Obviously, we did not show up, but y'all definitely executed. So that's what I wanted to say to preface that before I talk about what went wrong with the Panthers this game. Hopefully, it is not the case for the whole entire season, but it's just week one, and that is what I'm grasping to save me. Um, let's talk about the actual game. Start off Saints. Take it. You're driving a little bit. Take a deep shot. Kind of a broken coverage. Rashid Shaheed's got that speed and score from 57 yards out. Busted coverage. It's going to happen. Obviously, that first week got to get the rust out because you didn't play starters in the preseason, which definitely was a decision. And then the offensive drive goes and it's an interception, which is okay. You know what? Miscommunication. Obviously, not playing your players in the preseason. Going to have a little rust. It's okay. Our defense should be able to hold together. Hold them to a field goal. One of four of Groupie's field goals. So amazing on him. He had another great game. And then once it went from 10-0, like I said, not even really 5 minutes in, um, the ball continued to roll in the Saints' favor, and it was very, very hard to watch. One after another, 17-0. Then we had a punt because there were certain times during the game, and if you look at the stats, you'll see that Alontae Taylor had 3 sacks. And like I said, congrats with Dennis Allen for his game plan on defense. Um, they did really good with as far as like nickel blitzes, and it's something that one of them Bryce definitely should have sent Miles Sanders to his left because they had a lot of pressure coming in from the left. But the other ones they were really good schemed up, something that he probably wouldn't have saw. But the first one that led to the punt after we were already down 17-0 and at the end of the first quarter, it was pretty bad. Um, like I said, continue to roll down 20-0. Then you had a turnover by Mingo where, Tyrann Mathieu, great game, just punched it out. It's something that he's been doing ever since he's been in the leagues. Standout defensive player. Um, and that's another thing that goes wrong with us is so it was 20-0, now it's 23-0 with another field goal, and it's just getting to that point where it's like, okay, it's still 3 possession game. Potentially, you can still make it that way, and then it's another punt. It was one of those things where, like I said, Lottie Taylor late blitz, he's not seeing it. Um, Robert Hunt was helping out the center, and it just opened up a gap where basically the running back had to take the linebacker, and it freed up Alontae Taylor. Um, so like I said, it's those kind of rust, like the kind of stuff that you see the first week because teams aren't really they're either rusty on their play calling, they're either haven't played that well, haven't played together that much. That was one of my concerns because we didn't do in the preseason, and it definitely showed in this game. So there, like I said, there were some of those protection mess ups, but then there was a lot of stuff too with Bryce where some of it was pressure and some of it was he didn't have the touch of the ball that you have seen in him in years past. And it was very concerning because it was one of the things that I thought we were able to work on in the offseason. And like I said, I'm still clinging on to the fact that this week one, but it's hard not to look at it and be like, Bryce, I need you to show improvement because a lot of people in the fan base are starting to, and they already did that last year too, starting to give up on him. And I'm not willing to do that just yet. I don't want Bryce to be the first quarterback that I was wrong about. For the most part, I've been pretty good on quarterbacks as far as evaluating. And I know that he can be good, and he's shown it in certain times. He's shown that he can be good. It's just not consistent enough. And it definitely didn't show in this game where everything was going wrong. And I'm talking strictly about the offense, but on the defense, there were so many times when, because of our inexperienced edges, just could not hold the edge, like could not do it. And that's something that even Brian Burns did back when he was here last year. And it was very frustrating to watch. The Saints could pretty much do whatever they wanted to on offense. They could do whatever they wanted to on defense too. It was complete domination. And like I said, it wasn't a pretty game. Once that first quarter got done, it just continued to get bad for the Panthers. Um, but the first one's in the books. You move on from this one. It was a division game, so a very important game. So, like I said, Saints, you get that division win. You're looking like you're in a good driver's seat to begin the season. Um, I want to preface this for Panthers fans. If this season goes extremely horrible, please do not go into the toxic mode that I know a lot of times we can be. It's a first year for a first year coach who is just trying to implement his system. So at the same time, it can be rough, and it's probably going to be rough. But have patience, and I know it's very hard for us to have patience because we had patience for the last two coaches that we've had, and it hasn't worked out in either case. So I'm going to try to keep it positive, try to just move past this game, look to the future, and be like, okay, let's just try to get on the right track, try to get a win here or there, try to build up the confidence of this young team, and hopefully we can have a product that we're actually proud of. We're not proud of this moment, we're not proud of this game, but at the same time, let's move past this game. And that's really all I can say. It's ugly. It was not a good game to watch. The Saints didn't even punt until like 4:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. But at the same exact time, I'm a Panthers fan. I'll always be a Panthers fan. This has been a rough weekend for me because Auburn also lost, which was another thing entirely. Um, but we move on. We move forward. So if you're a Panthers fan, keep your heads up. And if you're any other fan who also lost a week one, it's only week one. And clutch onto that because it might be a long season for a couple of us. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll be streaming tonight and then also on Monday. And then I'll continue to try to do these Panthers reflections after the game. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay?